Hi everyone, my name is Manda Ayoub and I'm the Chief Operating Officer with Pomeroy Living, and I'm here today with
Kaleena Stevens. I'm the Director of Billing here at Pomeroy Living.
And we're going to talk to you about understanding Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans, and we're going to talk a little bit about long-term care insurance. So, Kaleena, why do you think, what was the purpose of a Medicare Advantage plan? I mean, if everyone had traditional Medicare, why do we have to have a Medicare Advantage plan created?
So honestly, Medicare Advantage plans were created to save the federal government and the Medicare spending, save them money. That's exactly why they were created.
So when we look at them, how are they paid? Are they paid the same way? Because you have to pay premiums for both, right? So how is a Medicare traditional premium collected, and how's a Medicare Advantage premium collected?
So for traditional Medicare, the premium can come directly out of your Social Security check. No fuss, no worries. They just come. You have it set up, so it comes. They pull it directly out before they even send out your Social Security check. With Medicare Advantage plans, you often have to pay that bill yourself. So you have to send them a check every month, or you have to pay them a year in advance. However you set it up, but you have to pay it yourself.
Are pre-authorizations needed for Medicare versus managed Medicare?
So managed care, you need a prior authorization for everything. You need a prior authorization to see a specialist. You need a prior authorization to get rehab. Some high-cost meds, if you're on chemo meds or something like that, you need a prior authorization to even get your meds. With traditional Medicare, that is not needed. It's a step that you get to skip, and sometimes can be, quick time efficient and time saving.
Tell me the difference between drugs that are covered, or what they call drug formularies. So with the traditional Medicare drug formulary versus the Medicare Advantage drug formulary.
So with traditional Medicare, they cover probably 99% of all medications. The only thing they wouldn't cover are some kind of experimental or high cost, maybe chemo drugs, stuff like that. With Medicare Advantage, they can change their drug formulary at any time and pick and choose which medications they cover. So a lot of the high-cost meds, the specialized meds, they don't have to cover. They can choose their own drug formulary. And then, unfortunately, if you have a med that isn't on their drug formulary, you end up having to pay for it out of pocket.
Can they do the same thing with services?
They can.
So they can choose, for example, knee injections to not cover those any longer?
Yeah, they get to pick their own plan, basically.
Interesting. So tell us, Kaleena, are Medicare premiums higher? Their copays higher than Medicare Advantage copays? And how does that really end up at the end of the day? Who's really paying more?
So this is where I think it gets confusing. So are Medicare traditional premiums higher? Yes, they are. But they will actually save you money in the long run, because with traditional plans, with traditional Medicare will pay for a rehab stay. This is just an example. For 20 days, 100%, zero copay. They will pay for 20 days of rehab. With the managed care plans, you often end up with a copay starting day one. So that's kind of the difference, where yes, it looks like Medicare will cost you more, but in the long run, it really doesn't, because you're going to end up with higher copays when you actually utilize your Medicare Advantage services.
Okay, so really, then it's just about when you use it. So if you end up getting sick or doing a elective surgery, right, you won't get a copay to do your rehab stay if you're in traditional Medicare until your 21st day.
Correct.
But if you're Medicare Advantage, your copay starts on day one.
Correct.
So currently, the average length of stay for Medicare traditional rehab stays is actually under 20 days. So you may never see a copay if you're in a traditional Medicare plan. I think that's good information that everyone should know.
So I mean, honestly, if you never utilize your benefits, then maybe yes, a Medicare Advantage plan would be cheaper, but that's not feasible. You have to know and how to understand and use your benefits.
Right. And we also need to know is we don't know when we're going to need it, right? Mm-hmm. We don't know when we're going to get sick or when we're going to get hospitalized. I mean, there's sometimes where we can plan on elective surgery, but a lot of times it happens urgently. Mm-hmm. So Kaleena, why don't you tell us, if someone's enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan, can they disenroll, and how often can they disenroll and re-enroll, and is it difficult?
Right. Absolutely. So I can tell you about that. So you can absolutely disenroll from your Medicare Advantage plan if it is not working for you. You can always choose to go back to your traditional Medicare. Most plans, and just for an example, Blue Cross Blue Shield, if you call them disenroll, they will disenroll you as of that day. A lot of plans will disenroll you as of the first of the following month, but you can absolutely choose your own benefits and disenroll from those plans.
So if I am in, for example, a Blue Cross Blue Shield managed Medicare, I disenroll, I get back to my traditional Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to re-enroll in my managed Blue Cross Blue Shield before open enrollment again?
No, on that you have to wait until your open enrollment period,
Mm-hmm.
but you can absolutely make that choice to go back if you want to.
We did talk a little bit, and we wanted to share some information about understanding that most of the big three auto industries are auto-enrolling their retirees into managed Medicare programs. So if you don't want to be in a managed Medicare program, please call your benefits retiree agent through your provider and let them know that you choose not to be auto-enrolled. If you are having problems auto-enrolling, we do have phone numbers and contact information for most plans. The way to get to us is to email us at info@pomeroyliving.com. Again, info@pomeroyliving.com. Those emails will come directly to Kaleena and myself, and we will make sure to get to you promptly. You can also call us at 248-723-2100. Again, 248-723-2100. If you have any questions about Medicare or Medicare Advantage, that's probably the best way to get to us.
Absolutely.
So Kaleena, tell us a little bit about long-term care insurance. Who has it? How do they know they have it? And when should they use it?
So a lot of people, what I have found, don't even know they have it. So you would always want to go back and look through your benefit packages, and again, call your insurance rep if needed. But if you know that you have a long-term care insurance policy, it will pay for assisted living room and board. It will pay for skilled nursing care room and board. And depending on the plan that you have, some plans pay for skilled nursing co-pays while you are in a short-term rehab stay.
Those are wonderful plans.
They are.
And does everyone know if they have a plan? Or some people auto-enroll from their prior employers before retiring?
Like I said, and some people may have signed up for their plan at the beginning of their career. Or sometimes they might, if there's memory issues, the kids don't always know about the plan. Right. So you're going to want to make sure that your family is also aware of the plans you have. Because honestly, I got a call yesterday from a son of one of our residents that he just found this plan and now is asking for bills to go back and bill this plan. So make sure that you know your benefits, and if you have any questions, again, you can email us at info@pomeroyliving. You can send us your insurance information and we can help you look into it to see if you do have that benefit.
All right, so one more time, for any questions, give us a call at 248-723-2100. If you'd like to learn more about Pomeroy Living, you can check us out on the web at www.pomeroyliving.com. We thank you for your time today, and again, just reach out if you have questions. We're here to help.